Hey, your man Positive Flow, man. Let's get to it, man. People ask me all the time, man, how do you stay motivated? What do you do, man? Your mind is just like on point, man. What do you do? I read all the time. Each one of these books I've read, and this is not all of them. This is just some of them showing you guys. This is not my whole collection. My wife is getting me a bookcase made because I read so much. See all these books? I read motivational books. I read books that's going to help me. I read books that get my mind focused. Let's start with number one. This is why I put this one up here by itself. Psycho-Cybernetics by Maxwell Maltz. What this book teaches you, it tells you why people think the way they think. Why people can't succeed because they're in prison in their own mind. Because they can't get around the way they think. They look at the world as a terrible place and it's treating them bad and their race, and they entrap themselves in their own mind. So therefore, that's all they see. And that's why they can't succeed. The next one here is my hero, Warren Buffett. My man's one of the richest men in the world. And the reason I like Warren Buffett, man, he's humble. And he's still staying in the same house he's been staying in for 40 years, and he's a multi-billionaire. You know? And I like what he said to the kids when he went to visit Berkeley University back in 1990 something. Forgot what the date was. He said, good morning. They said, good morning. They was happy to see him and everything. He said, the first thing I want to say to you young people, stay away from credit cards. He said, they're a scam, which they are. Wow. And that's what made him my hero. I've been following him ever since, man. I just don't detail, man. I'm a financial guru. I listen to people who's already there. A person who's not there, they can't tell you how to get there. They ain't never been there. Whoop. Go to the next one. My man, Chris Hogan, retired inspired. Now, he works with Dave Ramsey. Dave Ramsey hired him back in the 90s or close to the 2000s. He's a spinoff from Dave Ramsey. He tells you how to get out of debt. He tells you how you're supposed to be feeling about your retirement. You know, retirement is a number, not an age. Retirement is what can you live with? Not because you're 63. You see, I'm 49 years old, and at 55 or 56, I can retire because I don't have any bills. Debt free, baby. Let's go to the next one. Secrets of Consuming Savvy. A Savvy Consumer, I'm sorry. I love this book, man. My wife is one of the best savvy consumers I've seen. My baby can go shopping and she can come back like she got $500 worth of stuff and only spend about $120. You go, girl. That's my baby. I love her too, boy. She's sharp now. All right. Here's another one. Retire well on a poor man's budget. What that basically is saying is you don't need to be rich to retire. You just got to know how to retire. You know, people they watch TV all the time. They're constantly being hammered through their mind. Boom, boom, you need a new car. Boom, this is what you need. Boom. I mean, it constantly gets in your head. And therefore, that's what you see. That's your world. That's why my wife and I, we don't watch TV too much, man. We read all the time. So we're not affected by what society tells us how we should live or what we should drive or where we should stay. All right. Financial freedom. All right. Strategies. Financial freedom is when you don't owe nobody. Just like being debt free, baby. Woo! You don't owe nobody. That's financial freedom. When you ain't got to worry about paying your car note once a month. You ain't got to worry about paying your house note once a month. When you retire, true retirement is when you don't owe no one. Financial freedom. Next one. The One by Gary Keller. The One. What this book is, it tells you that one thing that you need to accomplish in life. What is that one thing? You got to find your one thing that you want to accomplish in life. If you can find that one thing, that will give you a boost of confidence that you will have to go to the next level. But first, one step at a time, you must accomplish that one thing. All right, my next one. The Power of Focus. The title says it itself. Jack Crutchfield. Canfield. The light blinded me. Canfield. The power of focus is some people can't focus. They're too busy worried about what everybody else doing. They can't focus on the agenda that they're supposed to have because they're too busy in somebody else's business. Plain and simple, right? You got it. This one right here is The Millionaire and the Middle Class. Cameron Smith. This is what I learned from this book. There's 3 different classes. Got the poor, the middle class, and the rich. Let's start with the poor. They buy stuff that don't mean anything. There's no value to it. They just like it, so they buy it. Like the Jordans. Once you buy them, purchase at the store, they ain't worth nothing. Lawrence Claiborne, the pocketbook, or all these name brand stuff, man. You can't go cash in the bank. Okay? And here it is. The difference between the rich, the poor, and the middle class. The poor, they just buy stuff that don't mean anything. The middle class, they got a nice house, nice garden, nice cars, but in chapter 13, and a mess full of credit card bills. And they have no money in the bank. The rich, they invest for the long haul. They take money they make and reinvest it so it'll come back again. That is the difference. And that's what that book teaches you. Millionaire and the Middle Class. All right. Real estate investing. My wife and I own a couple of houses. So that's why I got this book to stay tied up. We're going to roll through this bad boy. Ernest Young Purnett, Personal Financial Planning Guide. Take control of your future and unlock the door to financial security. What that basically means is a lot of people don't realize how much they're spending. They don't even take notes of what they're spending. So what that does, you take you a pad, put it in your pocket. Every time you spend something, write it down and the price. Do that for a month, and I can guarantee you, if you say you ain't got no money, by the time you get through adding that stuff up, you'll see where your money going. You'll be like, I spend that much? True story. I used to go to Subway every day. Spend about $10 a day. That's $50 a week, right? Okay, you multiply that times 4, that's $200 a month. I'm spending on Subway. What? $200, that's $2,400 a year on Subway. What? Really? I told you, man, I got this stuff down packed, man. I love this stuff. Here's another Financial Fitness Forever. 5 steps to more money, less risk, and peace of mind. You know, basically the same thing. A lot of them, they mean the same thing, but you know, it is what it is. Streetwise Spanish. You know, I speak a little Spanish. Habla English? No. Habla English? No. You know, I try to pick up on a lot of stuff, man. I mean, I ain't got no closed mind. I'm an American. I don't supposed to be speaking no English. That's somebody with a jailed mind up, man. They're actually hurting themselves by not want to learn nothing else. Master Your Money. Master Your Money with Jeremy White, man. Very powerful book to tell you how to take control of your own money. All right. Economic lessons. Economics in one lesson. You know, it tells you about the economics, how things work, man. You know, don't be scared, because if you don't understand how things work for us financial wise, get this one first. The first book I want you to read, though, is Psycho-Cybernetics, to get your mind ready for these books. Here's one of my favorite ones right here by Larry Widget. The dude crazy, but he's straight on point, man. You're broke because you want to be. This dude right here, hardcore, man. He tell you straight up why you broke. You too busy trying to hang out with the Joneses. Uh-oh. Watch out there now. Well, hey, I resent that. But anyway, man, this dude here, it's a small book, but it's a killer book, man. Get this, man. It's by Larry Widget. You're broke because you want to be. Here go one by Stephen M. Fallon. Fire Your Boss. It tells you how to run your own business and fire your damn boss. Debt Curves by Kevin Trudeau. What it is, debt curves, they really don't want you to know about getting in debt, homeboy. All right. Everybody got to get this one. The Millionaire Next Door. Thomas J. Stanley, Ph.D. and William D. Danko, Ph.D. It'll tell you how to invest and become a successful millionaire. Your Magic Power to Be Rich by Napoleon Hill. It tells you how to think rich before you even become rich. See, in order for you to do something, you have to think it. It all starts with a thought, baby. Living, Debt-Free Living. That name says it for itself by Anna Newell Jones, man. And all these books you see, you guys, I got them from a cheap dollar store. Of course, you guys know my boy Damon John, the power broke. You know, my man from the Shark Tank. What this book basically tells you, man, is when you're broke and you hitting the bottom of the barrel, there's no other place but to go is up. So when you're feeling down and grimy about yourself and your situation, get off your ass, man. You can't go nowhere else but up. Let's get it. All right. Build wealth. Can anyone make a personal fortune without money, credit, or luck? Russ Whitney. That's a simple book. You know, cost me about $6. You know, that's how to build wealth. I uncovered that one myself. Right here, my favorite book. This book right here. This man right here. This man right here. He basically saved me, man. This man right here got me out of debt. Dave Ramsey, Complete Guide to Money. Man, this dude is so good at getting people out of debt, man. He's got his own radio show all over the damn world, man. And if he's listening, I want to thank him because he got me out of debt, man. I never would have thought the way that I think now if it wasn't been for him. Appreciate that, Dave. Whoop, whoop. Conscious finance. What this all about is makes you think about your money. You know what I mean? Makes you think about your money. So just think about that, man. Think about your money and where it's going. Busting Loose, just another, it's just another book about money. That's all it is. Hidden Order by Dave Economics. It's all about economics, man. That's all it is. This is about economics, trying to rush through this thing, man. Here's one of my new ones. I love this book, man. It's called Jolt by Phil Cook. I mean, it is a beast, man. It tells you, it's straight up in your face. It straight up tell you why people sit there and whine about their situation, but they won't do anything about it. You know, they too busy complaining. Instead of trying to resolve the problem, they create their own problems. All right, you guys, you can see, I'm a reading fool, man. But I love reading, man, because if you don't read, man, how you going to learn something, dude? How you going to get to where you need to go if you ain't, what was the old saying? It ain't the question you ask, it's the right question you ask. Basically what they talking about, man. So, hey, that's my video for you guys and my books, man. I hope you guys can get some of these books, rewind this thing, man, and get on board with that knowledge, man. Let's go, baby. Love you guys, man. Appreciate the power of love from all over the world, man. Get educated, man. You will succeed. Get educated first. All right? From your boy, Positive Flow, this is my show. Deuces, Positive Flow.